What was they go or they are going?
Ils vont.
Ils vont. So they go or they're going is ils vont or elles vont. And they have is
Ils ont.
ils ont, elles ont. So vont is from aller, to go, and ont is from avoir, to have. So whilst both of these verbs are very irregular, they share their irregularity. Je ai, no, which contracts to j'ai, and then je vais, tu as, tu vas, il a, il va, ils ont, ils vont. But we go was formed regularly from aller. So how is that? We go, we are going.
Nous allons.
Nous allons. Soon was bientôt. So how would we say, we are going to eat soon? Or more commonly in French, we are going soon to eat.
Nous allons bientôt manger.
Nous allons bientôt manger. But of course, we could also just say, we eat soon. We're eating soon. We don't need to use nous allons here if we don't want to. So just we eat soon, we're eating soon.
Nous mangeons bientôt.
Nous mangeons bientôt. Very good. So here, bientôt gives us the future context, no? Which means we can just use the present. Nous mangeons bientôt. By the way, bientôt, spelled B-I-E-N-T-O-T, and the O has that little hat mark, like a triangle without the base, no? That shape accent. And then that's followed by a T. So when we find something like this, that O with that strange circumflex accent on it, followed by a hard consonant like a T, we can suspect that maybe the accent is marking an S, which went missing, like in our pattern, hospital, hôpital, no? Beast, bête. These vowels, they have that accent on it. So we can look at bientôt and try to imagine how the word might have been built. Bientôt means something like well toasted. I know it sounds like I'm making this up, but in Vulgar Latin, toasted came to mean quickly, and then the S of ST was, as is commonplace, lost in French before the T, so we get bientôt, well toasted, well quickly, soon. So if you look out for such things, just your suspicions about how words may have been built or how they may be related will help you internalize those words, just thinking about where they might have come from or what they might be connected to. If you want to check if you're right, you can always do so on an etymological dictionary online, no? But just thinking about it is a great way to internalize the vocabulary you expose yourself to practicing French. So the generally irregular aller is regular in the we form, no? We get nous allons. Also to have, avoir, we will just remove our ending and add on for the we form. So how is we have?
Nous avons. Nous avons.
Nous avons. We only get one O, A-V-O-N-S. Nous avons. We have eaten.
Nous avons mangé.
Nous avons mangé. We haven't eaten yet.
Nous n'avons pas mangé. Pas encore mangé.
Very good. Nous n'avons pas encore mangé. Very good. Already in French is déjà, like in déjà vu. Déjà vu, now another French-English saying, just means already seen. So, déjà, already.
Déjà.
We have already eaten. We have already eaten.
Nous avons.
So you're thinking about déjà here.
Nous avons. Yeah. Nous avons déjà mangé.
Nous avons déjà mangé. What was to organize? Of course, we can look to organization.
Organiser.
Organiser. I'm going to organize it.
Je vais l'organiser.
Je vais l'organiser. I have already organized it.
J'ai déjà l'organisé.
So in French, when we say I have already organized it, what we're really saying in French is I have it already organized. That's how we build that structure. So the it belongs to the first part of the sentence. I have it already organized.
Je l'ai déjà organisé.
Je l'ai déjà organisé. Very good. What was to repair?
Réparer.
Réparer. Réparer. When, in French, is quand. That's QU, which gives us a K sound, and then we have A and D. And of course, from that, we just hear quand. When are you going to repair it? When are you going to repair it?
Quand vas-tu la réparer? Le réparer.
Well, it would depend what you're referring to, no? A masculine or a feminine object, it could be either. Quand vas-tu le or la réparer? Very good. So to get this past form with ER verbs, no, we remove our ER ending and we put an E with an accent to get this past form, like organized from to organize, or repaired from to repair, or eaten from to eat. For RE verbs, we remove our RE ending and we add a U. So you've heard of fondue, for example, fondue, no? That melted cheese stuff. Fondue is actually from fondre, to melt. Fondre, to melt, fondre. So fondue just means melted, fondue. So RE verbs like fondre use U for this half past, to melt, fondre, melted, fondue. Have you melted it?
Tu l'as fondu. Tu l'as fondu.
Tu l'as fondu, or l'as-tu fondu? Very good. What was we have? Avoir becomes
Avons. Nous avons.
nous avons. We have melted them. We have melted them.
Nous les avons fondus.
Nous les avons fondus. And fondu here has an S on it to match with les, of les avons, to match with them, but we don't hear that S, so it's not important, only for writing. Nous les avons fondus. We have melted them. What was to lose? Like perishable?
Perdre.
Perdre. For to get lost, you can say to lose yourself. So if you want to say you're going to get lost, you can say you're going to lose yourself. No, yourself is the same as you. So how would you say that? You are going to get lost. You are going.
Tu te vas perdre.
Why are you putting the to there up front? So treat it piece by piece. You are going
Tu vas
to lose yourself.
te perdre.
Yeah. Tu vas te perdre. You are going to lose yourself. The to there belongs to the second part of the sentence. The to. Tu vas te perdre. And how would we get the past of perdre? Lost.
Perdu.
Perdu. Did you lose the keys again? Have you again lost the keys? That's how we would say it in French. Have you again lost the keys?
Tu as encore perdu les clés. Les clés.
As-tu encore perdu les clés? Have you again lost the keys? Have you lost the keys again? Very good. What was they go? Are they going?
Vont.
Ils vont.
Ils vont.
And they have?
Ils sont.
Ils ont. When was quand? No. So we could say, when did they lose it? When have they lost it?
Quand ils ont le perdu.
We have quand here, no, which is a question word. So necessarily we'll want the inversion after that, no. When have they? So that's the first bit. When did they lose it? When have they lost it?
Quand ont-ils le perdu?
So we might think about it in that order first, no? Quand ont-ils le, and then we realize, oh, we can't put the le here, because what we say in French is, do they have it lost? So it belongs to that first part of the sentence. Do they have it lost? So we must say, when it have they lost?
Quand l'ont-ils perdu?
Quand l'ont-ils perdu? Very good. So with these constructions we have, no, where we can put words like le, la, le, no, is only before that word have. So we have l'ont-ils, which is have they it, lost. L'ont-ils perdu? Quand l'ont-ils perdu? When have they lost it? Which might sound like a bit of a weird sentence in English. When have they lost it? And that's because in French we use this have past so much more than in English. So in spoken French, in fact, we will rarely hear the I lost past. No, it will be I have lost. So whilst when have they lost it would sound a little strange in English, it's perfect French. Quand l'ont-ils perdu? So this have past is a very useful structure for us. When did you repair it? So of course we will say when have you repaired it?
Quand l'as-tu réparé?
Quand l'as-tu réparé? And this form of the verb that we use to go into the past, organiser, réparer, perdu, fondu, is a very flexible form. For example, we can use it as an adjective as well. So in English, lost, as in I have lost, can also be an adjective, a describing word. Now you can also say I am lost. There it's describing, that's got nothing to do with talking about the past. I am lost. And this lost is the same word, and the same goes for French. So I am was je suis, S-U-I-S, suis, je suis.
Je suis.
How would you say I am lost?
Je suis perdu.
Je suis perdu. I am totally lost.
Je suis totalement perdu.
Je suis totalement perdu. What was to sell?
Vendre.
Vendre, vendre. Sold.
Vendu.
Vendu. I have sold it. I have sold it.
Je l'ai vendu.
Je l'ai vendu. I have sold it. And of course, sold, no, in English, we can use that like an adjective, like a describing word. We can say the house is sold, it is sold, and you can do the same in French. So how would you say it is sold, referring to the house, referring to la maison?
L'ai vendu.
It is sold.
C'est vendu. Non, il est vendu.
La maison,
Ah là, elle est vendue.
elle est vendue. And vendu matches with the house. It gets an E on it to make it feminine. But again, we don't hear that. Elle est vendue. What was to recommend?
Recommandé.
Recommander. Recommander.
Recommandé.
And recommended?
Recommandé.
The same.
Yeah, recommandé.
Recommandé. No, this is an ER verb. So to get recommended, we just remove the ER and put an E with an accent, and that sounds the same. Recommandé. How would you say it is recommended? And we mean like to do something, maybe. It is recommended.
C'est recommandé.
Recommandé.
C'est recommandé.
Very good. C'est recommandé. And if when you say it is recommended, you mean like something masculine, like the massage, le massage, how would that be? It is recommended.
Il est recommandé. Il est recommandé.
Very good. Il est recommandé. Very good. So we learned a lot of French. Congratulations. I mean, in 6 or 7 hours, we have learned a hell of a lot of French. We've learned how to express ourselves in the present, in the past, in the future, to make different types of questions and negations, but most importantly, how to think about French, how to decipher and dissect it, how to work our way through French with all the skills and perspectives we've developed during this course. So that was Introduction to French. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see complete French, follow this course in the form of video recorded open public workshops, also available in audio format, then you can vote for complete French by voting online, donating, or by joining the monthly crowdfunding campaign for as little as $1 a month to put yourself behind this project that really does break all the rules and defy all the odds. Not only in how language transfer approaches teaching, but how the project approaches existing and operating. So if it's not painful to give up $1 a month, this project really does need your support. So you can join the Patreon campaign. That's patreon.com/language transfer, or to see other ways of supporting and donating, like getting LT cards and goodies to help you share the courses in the project, or volunteering, check out the support tab on the Language Transfer website, languagetransfer.org. Thank you very much for participating in the Language Transfer project just by doing this course and becoming a French speaker. Please share your language transfer experience far and wide so that the effect of all of the work that goes into these courses can be doubled, tripled, and squared by your sharing. Again, thanks for forming part of this collective experience. It's been a pleasure to be able to reach out and share this experience with so many of you, and I hope to see you around. Enjoy your French.